Good day and welcome to the Wednesday, March 10th edition of the Islandstats Sports Brief. I'm Earl Basted. During the popular live show, A Walk Down Memory Lane last evening, Joe Trott from the North Village Rams discussed how it all got started for the club.
When we first started, it was 1957, 58, something like that. And there was the BFL and the BFC. And what happened in North Village was in the BFL. That was the Black League and all of that stuff, But they were, taking the teams and changing them around from, the BFL to the BFU. And North Village was put into the second division. And when we came up, we only spent one year down there, and we took the whole junior team and put it into the second division. And we were only down there once, and we came up. And on our first time playing Somerset, in Somerset, with all those guys, all the big boys that they had, they were leading 1-0 after the half, but when we came out, North Village had 4 goals, and we beat them 4-1. And that's where the rivalry became between Somerset and North Village.
Meanwhile, Coolidge Bell cleared the air about his move from the Somerset Trojans to Hotels back in the day.
That move from Somerset to Hotels, I didn't realize I would take so much flack, like I said, because at that time I was studying God, and I figured that human beings, mankind, and that, if a man was to do something like that, he'd be supported. But I soon found out it didn't work that way, and I wouldn't advise anybody to do that. And I always had in my head that I would never ever leave Somerset, never. But I did, and I realized, something, as you get older, you get wiser. I could have done without it, but it still worked out for me in the long run, but I took a lot of slack. And I've never done this publicly, but I'm glad that you give me this opportunity. And I would like to apologize to all the Somerset people and all my fans who didn't understand and didn't know why I made a move from Somerset to Hotels, and especially Somerset were reigning champions too, even at that time, and there was a lot of love for me in Somerset, and it still is, it still is up to today. And I'd just like to apologize to all the Somerset Trojan fans back then, all the diehards that used to come out to watch the guys, Dennis, every single Sunday, rain, blow, or shine.
Yeah.
Follow us down at the rack, follow us St. George's, people back then were really into the game and into the players and into the community. And I did realize the type of blow that I gave, that it wasn't intentionally. I guess I'm older and wise, and I can look back and see why. And I would, if I could rewrite that book, I would never do that. No, it's in the long run. It's I wouldn't say it's not worth it, but in the long run, you end up losing a lot of respect. People lose a little bit of respect for you, a little bit of love, and you have to be strong, to be able to live with that, because Bermuda is a small place, and and Somerset's a community and it's very close, and I could understand, and I did understand after a while, but it's part of my life, it's part of something that I done, but let you to know I had to move out of Somerset afterwards.
Reports out of Japan are that the government has decided to exclude overseas spectators from attending this summer's Tokyo Olympics and Paralympics As part of an effort to prevent the spread of the novel coronavirus, officials have acknowledged the matter on Tuesday. The government and the Japanese Organization Committee of the Summer Games are expected to hold a remote meeting with the International Olympic Committee and 2 other bodies possibly next week to make a formal decision on the issue of overseas visitors. Austin, Texas TV station KXAN highlighted a journey to Tokyo, a day in the life of Bermudian Olympian Tyrone Smith.
What else are we living for other than these moments? If I were to not push this hard for Tokyo, if I were to say, Thursday's too much, Monday through Thursday's too much, I'm tired, I'm hurting, I just want, maybe my body would feel better, maybe I'd enjoy going to happy hour or whatnot for a little bit, but there's gonna be a time, a reckoning, a moment when I'll realize that it was only because of me that my dreams didn't come true, not because of anyone else, only because of me.
Jair Parker Williams and his Falkirk teammates fell 1-0 to Leiker in the Iceland League Cup A Group 4 Round 4 match. Justin Dunaway was once again not in the Solihull team that found themselves down 4-0 at halftime against Stockport County, eventually going down 5-0. Jonte Smith was not part of the walking team that played to a scoreless draw against Boreham Wood in the Vanarama National League match. UCLA's Mia Fishel has been awarded the Pac-12 weekly honors of Offensive Player of the Week. Premier David Burke presented grants to 9 local community clubs, including 3 of Bermuda's historic sailboat clubs. Checks were presented to the Mid-Atlantic Boat Club, East End Mini Yacht Club, West End Sailboat Club, Flex Victoria Recreation Club, Paget Lions, Somerset Cricket Club, Devonshire Recreation Club, Harrington Workmen's Club, and the St. David's Cricket Club. Game 2 of the second round of the USBN National Basketball Tournament saw Terrence Dill and his Houston Red Storm teammates take on North Texas Prowlers in the game that saw the two teams combine for 267 points. So Dill and his teammates pull out a 138-129 win. Ty Hurdle was in the Queen's University of Charlotte men's volleyball team that got back to winning ways last evening, earning a 3-0 sweep of Lees McRae College. And that's a look at this Wednesday, March 10th edition of the Islandstats Sports Brief. I'm Earl Basted.